Another story from Camp Gridiron. We're getting ready, by the way, for the scrimmages. We've got a flag scrimmage getting ready. And then afterwards, the tackle players are in the stand getting ready to get going out of the stands. But last night, really cool thing happened. Friday night, one of the coaches had a talk with one of the players who's married. And he was talking about, as you kind of give the triangle example, about as a husband and wife grow close to God, they grow close to each other. Kind of that whole triangle story. And I was explaining that to him, had a really great deep talk with the player, and the next morning that player came to the coach and said, "Coach, I had this dream last night about how Christ is the way I can grow closer to God, and Christ is the answer for me to really approach God." And so really cool. Again, this stuff doesn't happen in Portugal, dreams and things like that, like it does in the Muslim world. But it's the second time in like 6 months we've had people come and have significant spiritual dreams. So we're really excited about how God is at work. Also, last night, the guy who's one of the organizers of the camp, the president of the Portuguese American Football Federation, is a believer, and he's always been a little nervous about how do I share my faith and at the same time remain the president of the league. And last night he just felt compelled, and he got up and shared, probably for about 15 minutes, shared his testimony, a story of how he came to Christ, and just really encouraged the players to consider Christ. So it was a really powerful night. Today we're doing final scrimmages and games, and then players will head home. But it's been fun to see little ways that God is at work and how players are slowly getting closer to the gospel and closer to Christ.